What up, Yella?
What's going on? What's going on?
Ain't nothing to it, man. Ain't nothing to it. How them dogs doing, man? How those dogs? We always got to start off on those dogs.
Everybody doing good, man.
Man, we working through the heat. You know how I go.
That's good.
Gave a couple of them a bath today. Finish off tomorrow. You have to take these jokers in sections, boy.
They be wearing you out, huh?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Because only a few know how to stand there and behave and take their bath like a big dog. And you know, you got those other mischievous ones, either fighting the water or running from the water.
Yeah. Abla, what's up, Abla? Southside Band Dogs, what's that word, gang? Big Biz, what's that word, gang? Veggie bad. Della's World, what's that word, gang? Salute everybody. Rogue, what's that word, Rogue? Shout out to Rogue. Yo, can y'all hear me, yo?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. My John just keep going out, man. Hey, chat, man. Sorry, yo. If my sound go out, it's raining. It's like a storm, thunderstorm. So my connection a little wonky right now for some reason. So if it should go out, man, let me know. Hey, Yella, how those puppies doing, though?
Man, they doing good, man. I got 3 of them, man. 3 left. They doing good, getting big and fat.
Oh, no, I thought you had 4.
Yeah, I had 4 and
I thought you had 4.
I did have 4 and I think it was last Thursday, I came home and he was gone. I don't know if she laid on him by mistake or whatever. I don't know if she laid on him and then, ate him or whatever, but he wasn't, he wasn't there.
Oh.
Yeah, so she must have laid on him, but he was small. And, he was small, but he was getting around and, he was nursing and stuff like that. His stomach, his belly stayed fat, but shit, I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know. Like I said, I came home, he was gone.
Oh, man. That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, but the other 3 left, they big as shit. I'll go back here and turn the camera on. So and then, let everybody check them out. The 3 I got. Right. Yeah, give me a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no problem. Mac, I seen you post cool, man.
Yeah, man, starting to fill out just a little bit more.
Yeah, he is. I was just about to say that, man.
You getting there?
What you do?
I ain't doing nothing. Nothing special. Just maintaining. Try to keep them work. Keep them active.
I hear that.
That's all. I ain't did nothing special. Just gave him but I did start to give all of them extra scoops because I noticed they are growing and their appetites are growing too. So
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yellow about to show us those puppies, man. He about to give us a sneak peek of the American Pit Bull Terriers. Produced by Yellow. Brotherhood,
It's a little fat teddy bear.
all in the chat, man. Salute to everybody.
Hey, baby mama. Hey, baby mama. Wait, hold on. I gotta do the camera. Hold on.
Yeah, I was about to say your camera ain't on.
Yeah, it's on. I gotta
All right.
hold on.
Sneak peek of those pups, y'all.
man, still got a little bit of daytime.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to turn which one I got. There we go. Get that. Get it. Get it, girl. They look small to me on the camera.
Nah, we can see them though.
They're like they froze. The screen froze.
Yeah, you did freeze.
Man.
There they go. Well, keep
All right, there you go.
little Wi-Fi acting up a little bit.
Yeah, it might be mine, y'all. Pardon me.
Can y'all see him?
We got a little storm. Yeah, we can see them now. Now they moving. Yeah. Yup.
Look at them little Joe.
Yeah.
They chunky.
Yeah, they chunky.
And number 3 of them, and she got 10 titties.
so they just eating.
Yeah, oh yeah, man. Yeah, they just eating, bro.
That's what's up.
Look like they was just on there.
You say what now?
Looked like she got up from got them off. When you came in, they must have was on the tee. And when you came in, she stood up. Looked like
he the little darker one right here. This one right here, he the darker brown.
Sneak peek, American Pit Bull Terriers, man. Yellow one.
Yo, big head mama.
This one he thought it was a male, Duro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I did.
yeah, he thought it was Santana.
Big old
Hey
head.
man, she got a great structure for a female, man.
Yeah, she do.
threw them grays out.
Thanks, y'all.
You said what?
She threw them grays.
No, they ain't gray. They like a light buckskin right now.
Okay.
But they gonna turn red. They gonna get redder the older they get.
Oh, that's how it go.
Yeah. They just kind of like a buckskin color right now. He darker right there. The one in the middle with the white top.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's a darker runner, but look at it over there stretching. Look at it. He's stretching.
And how many weeks old?
Huh?
How many weeks old?
Just one?
How many weeks old?
1.
1 week?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She had him last Tuesday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hey, girl. Hey, Patrick.
You still in the nervous game.
Well, yeah. Give me about another week, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I got this light on up here. It's just a light. I'm like, well, hell, the more she can see, the better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just got the light. Like it ain't hot or nothing. It's just a regular light bulb. But I said, well, I'm trying to help her see. You know what I'm saying? Help out as much as I can.
Yes, sir.
You know? And I got like the heat lamp light mounted at the top. I got a board up there, and then it screws. The clamp it's a screw on each side of the board, and I got it's a screw on each screw on each side. And I got the clamp around the screw to make sure it don't fall. And nothing like this. So
okay,
yeah.
May need to add you some ramps in the future, you know, just to see how it go.
You said some rails?
Yeah.
Well, I done had this weapon box about 6 years. So I try to keep them in the center. In the center, right here. I try to keep them in the center of the box. So she don't lay over here, or she don't lay back there. But I try to keep the puppies, you know, center. But I think she got it though. You know, this is her first time or whatever. So
they just an extra comfort, so you won't have to
yeah,
you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you know, just throwing them in there and taking them out after you finish whelping, you know what I'm saying? Probably for your setup.
Right.
But I just use some noodles. It'll be a good time right now while it's hot to pick up a couple of them, you know what I'm saying? I just use noodles and hook them on in there some kind of way.
See, I know my dog, they'll chew them shits.
Oh yeah, you're right. They'll be by themselves.
I know they will. I know I done seen some people with the PVC pipes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to hook those up too, because all you got to do is hook them up, and they more firm too.
Facts.
So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 poles, then four curves, and then you get a 5th pole so that you can cut the legs to size to make it the height you want to, so the puppy can crawl under there or whatever, make it that whatever height, and you just hot glue them joints on, boom.
Okay.
And then you can unhook the poles whenever you finish whelping,
right,
to get all your room back. Yeah. But just, you know, just a thought for extra comfort whenever you
right. It's because yeah.
That's right. Tony, what up, brother?
T T Money.
Thanks
What
for
up,
coming,
Tony?
man.
What up, Tony? Everybody in the chat.
Salute chat. Salute the chat. Show that brotherhood about yourself, man. You know how we do it. Sisterhood, brotherhood, all that. Show that, man. Thanks for that sneak peek, though, Yella. That was major right there.
Oh, no problem, no problem.
That right there was. I'm sure people enjoyed that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, let me know. Can y'all hear me, yo? Let me know. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Again, y'all, bear with me. My a little week, man. It's raining and thunderstorming, so my signal a little wonky right now. So bear with me. And if I should go out, chat, let me know. I went out so I can retract whatever I'm saying when we get started. Same with my brothers. Hey, man, this is one of my favorite parts of the show, man. You know, I gotta give it how I always give it, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's get some of that motivation going, and let's get that show going. And because it's so much motivation and so much realness, you know what I mean, I just named it Doro's Key Points. So, you know what I'm saying, moving forward, that's what it's going to be. But I just wanted to rap to y'all for a minute like we always do. And you know what I'm saying, just give off that brotherhood, man, that game that we always, you know, have about ourselves. You know what I mean? You know, I talked to two brothers this week from the conversations that me and the two brothers had, and I was just disappointed because, you know, honestly, man, they was exhausted. You know what I'm saying? Exhausted from the YouTube dog world, exhausted from social media. You know what I mean? Don't understand, bro. Having so much negative, you know, business about yourself is just never good, because everybody got their own traumas, y'all. Everybody went through their own thing. So it's like I say, we can't be brothers and we not understand each other, right? So it's like we opened up a little bit last week to one another, and we understood, you know, like Max said, like, hey, you know, I didn't think I was gonna have friends no more just from certain things I went through. Yella said that, you know, not too many people come to his house, you know what I'm saying, to protect that energy. Me as well. So, you know, by us opening up amongst each other and with each other, you know what I'm saying, you got to understand, y'all, a lot of negative remarks or sneak dissing or backstabbing and fake support, you know, it bothers people in different ways. You know what I mean? And I understand why brothers would feel that way, you know. See, people don't understand how that constant negativity can slowly make you lose the audience that you think you got, right? Because every time they come around, it's that negativity. You know what I mean? That negativity, right? So every time you turn around, you like, man, listen, I don't want to hear it. New listeners, like, I don't want to hear it. Old subscribers, like, man, listen, I don't want to hear it. And you got to understand, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on social media, whether you go live on your Instagram page, whatever it may be, TikTok, whatever it may be, y'all, But you gotta understand, man, when you're doing this thing right here, showing that respect about yourself and to your brothers is so more important than disrespecting them. You know what I'm saying? And I just want people to know at the end of the day, man, people come here on our platform here right now because they love dogs, man. And, you know, some people brand new, you know, we get new subscribers, you know what I mean? Some people, you know, I might put the show on Threads or whatever, people find us, whatever the case may be. And they're curious because they want to know how to do things the right way. And you know what I'm saying? Like my name says, you know, the program development matters when you're doing this right here. And I always say how important it is to have your notes. That's important, y'all. The blueprint matter. You know what I mean? Your vision matter. Your vision matters. You know what I'm saying? And people want to hear about the health, the productions, you know what I'm saying? The mistakes to avoid, you know, how to maintain or create that foundation or buy that foundation dog, you know, how to build something real over time. And that's what I want our focus to continue to be. I don't want us to get wrapped in foolishness or sneak disses or whatever the case might be, man. Because the thing about it is, you know, other brothers, you know, directly or indirectly, that might be disrespecting or trying to, you know, bring disrespect, you know, that energy burn out fast. That energy is just going, you know, you might get some views from it for a point of time, but after a while it's just going to die out, and you're going to be looking at yourself trying to create some more beef so that you can get the same views that you're trying to obtain, right? And you know what I'm saying, I just want y'all to understand, you know what I'm saying, that is bigger than that, man. The influence that you can have is a positive influence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a very humble person, y'all, but you know, my influence on this space is I done made my mark. You know what I'm saying? I was the first one to, you know, chop a show up and put it on Instagram. I was building communities from YouTube to Instagram to make group chats and all of that stuff, man. I did that, man. Nobody was doing that. Chats were being built on Facebook. Groups were being built on Facebook, but nobody was building groups on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I brought that. You know what I'm saying? I did that. You know what I mean? So that's just how it is, man. And I'm not saying that to be I'm not a showboating type of guy. I'm just saying that, you know, I demand my respect up in this space right here because, you know, people have followed some of the things that I've done. You know what I'm saying? And no matter if you put your own twist on it, you still following what I've done. You understand what I'm saying? And nobody was doing that. I was the first who did that. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to understand, y'all, that, you know, we are in the space, man, where we at right now, all of us, you know, Mac, Yella, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat, CDC, you know what I'm saying? Like, my brother CDC, our brother CDC, he has, you know, something that he can potentially be sharing with us real soon. You know what I'm saying? But we just gonna continue to pray that what he has in front of us, you know, and we just gonna continue to pray for him that he reached that level that he's trying to reach, you know, because it's right there for him. And so, like, you know what I mean? That's what it's about, man. And I just want us to understand that and continue to keep that same brotherhood that we have about ourselves, that same respect across the board that we have. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want us to continue to do, man. You know what I mean? Because like I said before, y'all, and I'm gonna keep reiterating this to you guys, because I'm talking to my panel right now, my brothers right now, because like I say, man, the space that we at, it's going to be people that try to uh, take us off our square. You know what I'm saying? And have us beef and this, that, and the third. I'm about positivity, y'all. I'm about these dogs, man. I'm about making dogs better. I'm about getting to the next step to get my program flowing into doing what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about beefing and doing this and that and the third, man. I mean, that's just foolishness. You know what I'm saying? You know, I made a post today like, oh man, like I was one of the first people to have. That's how I was gonna make merch for my podcast. Like, you know what I'm saying? And shortly after I did that, a lot of people start creating merch for their podcast. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that is a trendsetter, y'all. Like that's not a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? And then, people not gonna give you that respect and say, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, like that gave me an idea. But where you get it from though? There's not a lot of people that was creating merch. There's not a lot of people that was doing this, that, and the third. And we just do the sell your dog shirts up there. You know what I'm saying? But look what came afterwards, right? So you just gotta understand, bro, the movement. You know what I'm saying? And everything that we doing is going to want and make people want to make an even bigger movement in their way. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But we just know that it starts here with us. You know what I'm saying? You can't duplicate me, how authentic I am. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with social media now, man. Too many people focus on copying and trying to do this, that, and the third instead of building your own foundation, your way, your vision. So you have it. Everything I try to bring y'all, I'm not following nobody. Nobody. It's not a dog man that's trying to have something built with a jewelry store. It's not another dog man who's trying to build something with a clothing brand. They got merch. It's two different things between a clothing brand and merch, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand that and understand the box that I'm in. I'm not following nobody else. That's my lane. That's what I'm trying to do. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand that, y'all. And I just want y'all to understand that, hear me out. You know what I mean? Because it's important, man. And we continue to block out the noise. We don't care what nobody say. People bring this, that, and the third. Hey, this person sneak this, or hey, they sharing messages that this person said about you, or this, that, and the third. Listen, man, my response to all of those type of dudes is this. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, like, I'm not paying attention to you. I don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want to say. But my vision is to make dogs better, get my knowledge, and to win. So I'm just going from now on, y'all, I'm just going to be humble. I'm not going to get wrapped in the foolishness or the he say, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff. You know what I'm saying? The obsession with other men, and I'm not getting involved in none of that no more, y'all. So I just want y'all to understand that, man. The motivation today and the key points today will be us moving on, continuing to better ourselves, to better these dogs, staying focused. You know what I'm saying? Together as one, as a unit, not being on no foolish stuff.
You can't give people. Yeah, man, you can't give.
What you was about to say, brother?
Now I was just gonna say, you know what I'm saying? You can't give negativity. You can't give people your energy like that in your time. Then you'll start stressing over it. You know what I'm saying? Stressing over what somebody else said. Man, man, bro, I don't have a care in the world about what people say about me on the internet. Especially if I know they lying or they hating. I know they lying or I know where they hate come from or they envious come from. Bro, it don't bother me at all. I swear it don't. You know what I'm saying? So you right though. I like to hear that you say that. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but let me ask you this though. Thank you though. Thank you for liking to hear me say that, because that's the space I want us to be in though, because us being humble, it's gonna put us in a different. It's gonna put us in a different way, in a different area, right? That the listeners and the people that come to listen to us, to come to our chat, to come to tune in with us, to anything. This is gonna let people know when we continue to build our community up, right? This is gonna let people know that this is what it's about. It's not about that nonsense. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not about that foolishness. But it's about us being, you know what I'm saying, positive and making a difference and making and continue to make a true difference. You know what I'm saying? But let me ask you this, man. When people make up stuff about people on the internet, how do they make these narratives about people when they never even met people before? I'm just curious to hear somebody else say, because you guys do YouTube as well. So like a hater, how can a person make up stuff about you and they don't even know you? They don't know you personally. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They just can. You know, you can't stop it. You know, it don't hold no weight. You know what I'm saying? Don't marry what they're saying or whatever. But I mean, people can do what they want to do, say what they want to say.
I know that,
You
but
know?
what I'm saying is it don't hold no weight in real life.
Right.
It holds
Right.
weight. It holds weight on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got influence over a group of people here, and you got influence of a group of people over there, and then this person got influence of a group of people over here, you know what I'm saying? That's how it starts to be believed, right? Because the person that said it, you know, has an influence over this type of person and this type of person and this type of person. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how it becomes like something where, I mean, I'm not saying that you should care, because I don't. But what I'm saying is why is it cool or a trend to do that when you don't even know this brother in real life? You know what this brother portray, or you know what this brother shows you, or you know what this brother put out there, but personally, you can't even tell this person what their mama name is. So how could you therefore make up something about somebody you don't even know?
Because
right?
the internet is a platform, and the platform gives every average Joe an opinion to express. So that's basically what YouTube is. You know, you get to express your opinion about that said, or whoever you want to express your opinion about, and you pretty much trying to give a third eye to what haven't been said about the subject or someone. So I mean, that's the part of the game, I would say. You can look at it like, but this person don't know nothing about me, but really, if you come from the streets, you accept a lot of shit that's a part of the game. And to me, that's a part of the YouTube game. You know what I'm saying? Is any and everybody is able to produce their opinion if you're gonna have yourself on here. Even you don't even have to be on here. You can just be anybody, and they'll bring you to the stage. So the way to, like you were saying, manipulate viewers is to give bad critiques about everybody and everything, and that's what superstar YouTubers come in. That's pretty much what they're doing, giving bad critiques about everybody's situation, and everybody is going to listen to their opinion, and it makes them popular.
I got you.
So people tune that. People see that.
That's
people
a good take, man. That was very strong.
People try to follow that.
What about this? What about this? How about this as far as the internet goes? Go ahead. What you gonna say?
Mhm. No, I was just gonna say, shout out to all that brotherhood in the chat, y'all. Keep going, keep going. Go ahead, Yellow.
Now I was gonna say. So what's the difference? What like a lot of people say the internet is the internet and it's not really real. But the way how I see it is that is that it can be. Hey, is that it is. I think the internet is real. I think that people can be perceived as a certain way online, and then that's who they are in real life. Like for instance, give you a perfect example. Now I just went outside, right? And I just showed y'all some real puppies. I just showed y'all some real, like some actual puppies. But y'all was able to see them via the internet. That's how y'all was able to see them. So like when people try to hate on you and stop people from buying something from you, it's like they trying to stop them from buying something from you that you really got. They might not want you to make a sale because you're trying to sell a real puppy, and people gonna spend real money with you. So that's why because I didn't heard this conversation before, and I kind of been like back and forth with how I feel about it. But I think the internet is real. The internet is just another way of us to communicate. Just like us, the internet is like us talking on the telephone, except we can see each other. That's how I look at it. So the internet is real. Some people be like, well, I don't care what somebody say about me on the internet. You should. I mean, I ain't saying you just should, but I'm saying it. I don't like when people make it seem like it's not real when it is real. It's just another platform. It's a way for people to say bad stuff or good stuff about somebody. If somebody's saying something good about somebody, you don't hear people say, "Oh man, that's just the internet." But as soon as somebody say something,
check this. The reason why I say it's the internet because say me and you not brothers. Say me and you at odds, like we could have been, right? And you took that everything that happened between me and you personal, in the beginning, and you said, man, I don't like that dude Doro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You say he a bitch, right? But you can say I'm a bitch, but am I that in real life though? No. That's why I say that's the difference. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference between real life and the internet. Because in real life, I didn't put belt that in real life. You see what I'm saying to you? But on the internet, it's the internet. So if you say I'm on the internet, what am I really gonna do to that? You understand what I'm saying? Whereas people that know me in real life, that know me for real, they'll tell you, say, no, cuz, not at all, huh? What you talking about? That ain't it. That ain't that. You see what I'm saying?
But I get what you're saying, but you still want to portray who you are in real life on the internet, right?
Nah, I don't.
You don't?
No. I don't. I do not come to the internet like, bro, I'm from South Philly, bro. I was doing this and doing that and this, that, and the
No. I'm not talking about like your past. I'm just saying who you are like right now, today, like the person, like while we talking, like a stand-up guy, a guy with integrity, with morals. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to present that on the internet?
Oh yeah,
but the internet is
that's what I'm giving.
Right. You say what, Matt?
The internet is not real because it only shows your best. I don't get to see Yellow when him and his wife fall out. I don't get to see Duro when him and his wife fall out, or when the dogs is barking and he's saying shut the fuck up. I don't get to see none of that. Right. So we only gonna show our best. That's what people only show.
Right.
That's what makes it not real, because you don't know who you're dealing with.
You don't exactly. That's where I was going with it, because you don't know who you're dealing with at all. You see what I'm saying? And then you because Yella, this is what I'm saying too on the flip end, right? You can have a person that was a straight punk growing up, right? Got slapped all up, got slapped in the back of the head, got their lunch took, money took, got beat up every day. You know what I'm saying? Ran home because they tried to escape the problems that was going on, but then they come in the internet and they Suge Knight. You see what I'm saying?
I guess.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's not real. That's the part of it that's not real. You see what I'm saying? That's the part of it that make you go, okay. Because how real is that? Now, is that person to come to the internet trying to be like Suge Knight? Is that person keeping it real? That person persona not even real. And there's nobody that can vouch for them that can say, yeah, he was like Suge. Yeah, he was a straight beast. You see what I'm saying? What you was about to say?
Well, maybe that's how that person portraying themselves on the internet. But I don't think that there can be this. Some people, I say it like this: some people can use the internet how they want to. I say it like that.
Oh, some people can. You can.
Some people can't portray like who they are, off of who they are on who they are with the people that quote unquote know them in real life. They can be the same person on the internet. Like that's who they are if you meet them in person.
No, you can.
Yeah, right. So that's what I'm saying. So the internet. The internet can be used for however somebody want to use it. So if somebody want to portray like they Suge Knight, somebody want to act like they Suge Knight or whatever on the internet, but they really not, then that's them. But if somebody else want to portray who they really are, like this is this is who I am, you know, like I'm on here as a dog guy. You know, I got a dog channel. I don't have a blog channel. It ain't about my kids and my wife and my daily life. And no, it's a dog. So I show the bad. Exactly. You know, I don't show the bad, but I talk about the bad. I didn't have to say I lost some puppies. I could have just said she only had 3. I didn't have to get on her a couple years back when I bred Santana to a female. They was hung. And then when they came unhung, he tried to mount her again, and she turned around and beat him, and they started fighting. And she chewed both his legs up real good. I showed a video the next day. Let everybody see his leg. I deleted it though. I shouldn't have deleted it. But so that's the bad I showed. You know, I talk about the bad when it's on when it come to me. The good and the bad.
That's what I'm saying though. Like Tony said. Tony said that fake, that real and fake ish don't just go for the internet. People fake and fraud in real life. And that's what I mean. But that's what I'm saying though, Tony. That's like say somebody acting like they should, but for real, they straight punks. Or is a straight punk. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it goes. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean. So what gives somebody who don't know you, we kind of got off of what we were saying and why we were saying this point. If you don't know me in person, how can you call me anything? How could you call me a fraud? How could you call me a sucker or anything? You don't know me. You know what I'm saying? You don't know me at all. You see what I'm saying?
People base it off of what?
Base it off of their own perspective of a person. You
know what? So you're saying?
It'll be like this. It'll be like what you put on your Instagram, what you put on your YouTube, what you put on my show right now. That's what it is. You see what I'm saying?
So go ahead. Go ahead. Now you finish.
So a person could go and they could go, okay, all right, so Yella's a good guy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so he's such a good guy. he a sucker, man. You see what I'm saying?
So you think people take people good weak kindness for weakness? Is that what you're saying?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. People think because I was a vet tech,
You a
I'm
sucker.
punk, then I'm a punk,
Okay.
then I'm a sucker. You see what I'm saying?
Well, people
Crazy.
out there, if you listen to people that don't think there's something, don't lose their way of thinking. And don't think just because somebody is a stand-up guy, a good guy, a nice person, they're a sucker.
Exactly.
You know. Cause like me, I'm nice, but I'm not friendly though. But I'm nice, but I'm definitely not friendly.
Exactly. But that's the difference between you being nice and not being friendly, or you being nice and not being a sucker. Now this is the key thing. People don't understand. There's a difference between being on man time and then trying to be a gangster, right? Now people don't understand. A lot of people get it misconstrued about being a man, right? They get it messed up. They think you talk a certain way or you say a certain thing, you trying to be tough. No, you just a stand-up man. A man that don't sit down when he pee. A man that another man can't tell you to have a seat. You sit because you want to. That's where I'm coming from. You see what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from. So people not going to understand that, man. That's the point that I'm making. Like, people, there's so many people across the world who was killers and became Jehovah's Witnesses, all different walks of life, then became Muslims, then start going to church and start worshiping what they're worshiping, right? Does that mean that they a sucker? No. Because a man got a job or got a career, that doesn't mean he a punk. Where did that come from? Like, where did that logic of thinking, where did that come from? You see what I'm saying?
I might have said it came from street mentality.
But you could be from the streets and still have a job, though, beloved.
Well, I'm just saying, you just asked me where it come from. I'm saying that's right. I agree, but I'm saying that's where it came from. Niggas in the streets.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's where it came. That's where that way of thinking came from.
I just have a hard time with people who try to project something on somebody or say something about somebody and they never even met a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, you don't know me to say, hey man, watch Doro. Who are you to say to watch Doro? You don't know me. You didn't grow up with me. You can't even say the block I grew up on. You can't say nothing. Like, you don't even know what car I drive. So how could you say, watch out for Doro? Watch a dude like Doro. You don't know me. Watch me for what? What are you watching me? Watching a guy like Doro for? Watch me for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you saying that for? You know what I'm saying? That's a part. That's what I'm saying about that influence. You see what I'm saying? Because then you can influence another guy to be like, all right, yeah, I gotta watch out for him. I heard to watch out for him. Huh?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And this is the time we're living in where people want to follow people and people want to be influenced.
Hey, I feel you. I really do, man. I just feel like that when you in this kind of space on the internet, right? When you in the dog community, like when you in this type of space, when you doing YouTube, when you on Instagram, when you just doing your regular daily vlogs or whatever the case may be. But I just feel like when you in this space, bro, I feel like you have to give people what they want, right? And with this dog stuff, I have a gift where I could give people pointers on the health of their animals if you want it. Now, if you don't want it, then don't listen, don't subscribe, don't watch, don't anything, right? But if you want it, then you're going to hear me out. You gonna listen, because you can't take and say, oh yeah, he ain't never do nothing. He ain't never. How? You know what I'm saying? Like how? How could you say that, bro? Whereas though, like, you can ask me a question and I can answer it. So it ain't nothing that I'm Googling real fast and being like, oh yeah, well, yeah, it goes like this. What are you talking about? I got shows, I got videos, I got walks and talks with my dogs giving out information. I got information on interviews. People asking me questions and I give it off. I'm not reading anything. How could you think that I don't come from this background? How could you think I don't do this? How could you think I wasn't around dogs my whole life? I don't have no breedings. I don't have no productions. I don't have no collaboration breeders. I don't got co-owns. I don't have none of that. How? Because I'm not on Instagram and I'm not throwing everything. Oh yeah, look at this. Hey, look at this, that, and the thing. Hey, I just did this. What does that mean though? How could you try to take anything away from me? How? You see what I'm saying? Like, how could you try to take anything away from me? You guys got dogs. Mac got dogs. If Mac wanted to breed dogs right now, he could breed dogs right now. Does that mean he not? Does that mean he not a breeder because Mr. Cool ain't have him a taste yet? Does that mean that because Mr. Cool ain't got no productions? That mean Mac ain't never did this before? Is that what that means? You see what I'm saying? I'm asking, y'all. I'm asking. Chat. I'm asking. Is that what that means?
Wow.
Does that mean that, Mac?
Nah, player means I'm chilling. I'm sticking to the program.
All right then. So how can a person say that you ain't a breeder, or you don't have a program, or you don't have this, that, and the third, or you're not doing what you're speaking? How could you say that when you gonna do it when you get ready?
Because I'm not experimenting on 100 dogs.
Ready
to dogs in the yard. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Did you hear that?
Well, yeah, I heard you.
And if that's your thing, kudos. But especially in the breed that I'm influenced with, we tend to try to stick to a blueprint to see if we can get better results than to experimentation.
Right. Because actually doing that and having something to put up front, especially in the community that we in and the things that and the dogs that we got, you want to have the best productions to put out there. You don't want to just do something because you can. Right?
Right.
Especially you got good DNA, you got good blood. You got, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to just do anything just because you can. And that's my point though. CDC, what up, brother? I'm going to base it off some stuff I would in real life. Okay. See, kindness and weakness go hand in hand, but the reality is not what you do, it's what you don't do and when. Okay.
But you know what's a shortcut to solidification?
What's up?
Buying name brand dogs.
What you mean, bro?
If you want a shortcut to solidification, go get you 2 puppies from name brand dogs that are well discussed about. Whatever breed if it's in. If it's in the pit bull world, you're talking about certain bloods that's always talked about. If it's bullies, it's certain dogs that's always talked about. Cane corsos and such. But starting from the ground up, or having dogs that you let me see, trying to give the world, a little taste of what you got.
I see what you're saying. You basically saying it like this. You saying it like this. I go get a dog from Bossy Kennels and I go get a dog from BGK. That's what you're saying? That's what you mean by like that solidifies because I got the dogs from Top Kennels? Mm-hmm. See, I don't feel that way though. I don't feel that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that just means you a dude who spent a certain amount of money on a dog. That doesn't mean nothing though at the end of the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all that is though. But what does that mean after that? You know what I'm saying?
To a certain crowd, it's just the same as people using their network to bring on other people to share each other's fan base.
Okay. Yeah, I see that.
You know what I mean?
I see that.
So to the internet, that's what they see.
I see that. But I'm saying that I feel like if I go get a dog from,
what would be the whole reason if people expressing the overseas thing?
You said the overseas thing?
Mm-hmm.
You mean like when a person got an import?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like
it becomes, you instantly want that popularization that comes with that. Or that popularity, more I'll say.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm just trying to say. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I feel that, Tony. I do. Lucky Mills, what up, brother?
Yo,
thanks for coming, man. Shout out to the chat, period, man. Everybody that's in the chat. Salute. Everybody that's in the chat, man. Much respect. CDC, thanks for coming on your break, bro. You ain't have to do that. You could be doing anything. You know what I'm saying? You could be eating some fried chicken right now, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to that Brotherhood, man. Shout out to that Brotherhood. That whole thing right there, man. How y'all putting everything. Abla, Lucky Mills, Tony. You can't care what to say. No, you can't, man. You can't, bro. And I don't try to, y'all. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I was just coming from a point because people will spread rumors, especially on the internet, man. It's so ugly, yo. Like, people will spread rumors and then somebody will tell somebody what somebody said about them, right? And it's one of those things where, you know, it only take one thing for a person to go. And a person to go, oh yeah, okay. So that's that's true? That's all it goes. That's all it takes. Like, I could say, man, you know what I'm saying? Yellow One is really a school bus driver. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody he don't breed dogs. He's a school bus driver. And then, you know, certain people can think, oh yeah, I mean, forget Yellow, man. He's a school bus driver. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, that's not even true. Homie don't even drive the school bus, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, that's what I mean. Like, it takes one little rumor, one little segment or something for a person to think, oh, this, that, and the third about you. Or think this, that, and the third. And I think it's not cool because at the end of the day, you don't know that person to try to stop what they got going for themselves, to try to stop a group of people from supporting or liking or you know what I'm saying, or really enjoying the content that the person is coming out. Like it's really kind of corny and pathetic when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, man, come on, bro. That's right, bro. That's right. That's right, 416. Shout out to the mayor, man. Yeah, forget validation. That's the cheap way to do it. Not starting from the bottom. Do right. Do feel right to a real dog man or dog woman. Don't feel right. Yeah, you're right. Breeding is fun, and if you do that, it would take the fun out of breeding, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like that. Now, if you got one dog, you know what I'm saying, from a top breeder, I understand. You know what I'm saying? I agree with Matt. You can buy the best dog off of grandma no one's heard of and viewers won't care, but buy the worst dog off a top yard and everyone will kiss you because of branding. I get that, man. Shout out to Sad Brotherhood, Sad. Shout out to Sad, man. Now about that Brotherhood. Nah, you know what I'm saying? You never let the enemy know how much they affect you, bro. But this is the thing, right? That's where I'm coming from, though, Tony. I'm coming from this area, right? It's the point that I'm making. You know, forget all of that anyway, because it's not really enemies on the internet. It's a bunch of people, you know what I'm saying, who really be in their draws all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know, that's what it is, though. It's not really it's not real. It's not a real enemy, though. You know what I mean? It's not real. It's like you never gonna bump with that person. You never gonna do nothing with that person. So it's like it's not real. It's just one of those things that just, oh man, you know, this is being said behind the door, you know what I'm saying? This is being said behind this door, this is being said behind this door type thing about you. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. But no, you never let nobody know how much it affects you, bro. You never even let your girl know, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you did that affected me. You never get nobody that much power, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. That's how it is. All right. That's Doro's key points, man. And that was a good conversation, y'all. I appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? That's another conversation that got us to know each other even more and understand each other as brothers. The chat, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. No, Lucky Mills, you're a very, very positive brother, man. You're a very positive brother. From what I see from you, bro, from what you show me and your demeanor, and how you are, bro, you're a very positive brother, very stand-up brother. And I don't understand what's the point of hating. I don't, because I don't hate on nobody. I want everybody to win. I want everybody to prosper. I want everybody to get what they're supposed to give. And get. You know what I'm saying? We deserve every blessing we receive, man. We from the dirt. You know what I'm saying? We deserve anything to come our way that's good, that can help us prosper, that can take us to the next level. We deserve it. So who is anybody to try to take anything away from somebody? That's the only thing that I don't like, y'all. That's the point that me saying that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that's the thing though. But like I don't feel like that, man. I don't hate on nobody. It's not one person. Anyone can say, oh yeah, he be hating on this person hard or nothing. It don't exist, y'all. Because first of all, I'm not that invested in no YouTubers or no Instagrammers or whatever the case is to even be hating on somebody. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. I try. Everybody just got to be better. Everybody got to be better, and we can be better. You know what I'm saying? We could be better if we just stop, you know, the foolishness, man. Like, you know, it's supposed to be unity, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I always wanted when I tried to build with another community. You know what I'm saying? All I wanted was brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? All I wanted was that. It took me to jump and make my own You know what I'm saying? For me to have that brotherhood, for me to have this, that, and the third. It took me to have that type of brotherhood with a certain level of brothers. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's all I ever wanted was that. So being better and trying to better yourself is always me. You're supposed to get better than you was yesterday, always, every day, every year. And that's my point, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard when another person tries to bring you down when you try to climb that ladder. You know what I'm saying? That's the point that make it hard for you. And you be like, man, you be like, yo, like, why though? You know what I'm saying? That brother deserved that, man. He come from where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you don't come from the hood or whatever the case is, but that's a brother that look like you, no matter if it's black, white, Asian, Spanish, Dominican, whatever, mixed, whatever the case is. African don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is one. Everybody should be one. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this the violence and everything of trying to continue to stop people and stop people views and stop people from supporting people and stop people from liking people and stop people from wanting to follow people and stop, like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy to me.
Yeah. But like I said, it's something that people can do. You know, you can't really stop it. You know what I'm saying? But it is crazy. It is. They try to block, like you were saying, block your views and who can see you. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? But it's fucked up. It shows the pettiness in them. It shows the pettiness in them. You know what I'm saying? It shows, okay, what kind of, I don't want to, judge your morals or your values. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you kind of being kind of petty when you do that. So
I mean, in that point, you don't really have no morals at that point, because it's like, well, I mean, it's from me, bro. Like, you just hold on,
but then what if somebody come back? Now you gotta think about what if somebody come back and say, well, it's just the internet. So what if ain't nobody gonna see you? If you ain't gonna get no views, so what is just the internet? What if somebody say that what you said earlier?
Okay.
You see, that's why I say this shit is real. The internet is real.
Hold on.
The internet ain't fake. The internet is. Go ahead.
Let me answer. But this is what I would say. Check this out, right? Yeah, it's the internet. But what we do it for, right? Now, I don't do it necessarily. I don't do what I do necessarily for views. You understand what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, then I would do a whole bunch of things. I would put a whole bunch of things up and be like, oh yeah, look at this. It's not necessarily about the views, right? But we doing this right here because the community that we can build. We doing this right here for people of all different races and faces and places to come kick it with us on Wednesday at 8:30. That's what we doing this here for. You know what I'm saying? We got different knowledge from what Mac bring to the table, what I bring to the table, what you bring to the table. When CDC's up here, what he brings to the table, or anybody else that came on the panel and was a part of us brought to the table. It's all different views. Nobody sound the same. Everybody ain't pushing the same narrative. It's different views from different men, right? So my point is, we deserve to be in the algorithm. We deserve to be seen. You see what I'm saying? Now, for a person to try to directly stop that, that's crazy to me. That's the only thing I'm saying, because that part right there, that's not no morals, because at the point, like, what are you doing that for? What are you doing that for? What is the point of you doing that? Especially, like I say, I'm on the come up. My channel don't bother nobody. My channel don't bother nobody. There's people that got way more subscribers than me. They got way more people in they chat than me. They got a whole lot of things. They already monetized. They already getting this. They already doing this. What are you? What is it with me? What is it with me? Why? You understand what I'm saying? That's been the beginning of time since I started this thing, right? I'm talking about YouTube, period. Not just the lives. I'm talking about YouTube. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I mean. If you, that's why I said to you, that's why I said last Wednesday, pardon me. That's why I said if you was doing something or Mac was doing something and it was good for y'all, I would never step on y'all toes and try to do the same thing, for the simple fact that thing working for y'all. I want y'all to go ahead and eat. I want to eat a different way. So this whole Doro lounge, we eat a different way.
Let me get this comment.
You said let you get this call? All right. So, you know what I'm saying? We eat a different way on Doro Lounge. Like, we don't try to sound like nobody. We don't try to mimic nobody or nothing. It's all authentic. And we don't have information beforehand. I literally make the titles and I literally make the show a few hours before we go live, y'all. So they never know the topic. That's another thing that we be so authentic about. They never know the topic. I just do the topic and we come up here and we build. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I do this right here my own way, man. I'm not trying to be like nobody else. And I said that from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to mimic nobody. I'm not trying to compete with nobody. I don't care what nobody's doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the main thing that I try to get my point across, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I can give this game that I can give because I was in the vet field. I'm going back to the vet field. You see what I'm saying? As I put on my Instagram. So I can do this right here at a high level because I did this. You know what I mean? So I'm talking from what I know. That's all I try to get my point across about. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, we not trying to compete with nobody. We're not trying to do none of that. Doro Lounge is Doro Lounge. Whatever your podcast is, it's your podcast. Do it. Because I'm doing it. We doing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Bakari, what up, man? The Prime Minister of Canada, man. We got the mayor and we got the Prime Minister of Canada. If someone posting some bull-ish, spreading misinformation, attack their points, not the man, unless they are a real fool. I mean, but check this, though. How many people spread misinformation all the time, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many people? Like, it's people on interviews that spread misinformation. It's people, you know what I'm saying, that got shows that do that. It's people that do a lot of stuff, right? But you know what I mean? Like, there's no reason to attack nobody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can attack their points, but you know what I'm saying? There's no reason to attack them. If you know that somebody just talking just to talk, then just let them talk. You know what I'm saying? United Nations of dog men and dog women. I like that. Thanks, Lucky Mills. Hit that like button. Expect that ish like you expect Jesus to come back. I'm coming. Yeah, man. That's what Pac said, huh? We ain't special. That's a fact. No, but I don't expect society to ever change. No, I'm not telling nobody to change specifically. You know what I'm saying? Because who we are is who we are. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. For sure. For sure. But look, that's just That's just what I wanted to say, though. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just one thing that I like to bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? I like to bring the brotherhood to the table. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I like to build each other up. You know what I'm saying? It's no competing like you know what I'm saying? It's no competing with me and CDC. You know what I mean? It's no competing with me and Yella. It's no competing with me and Matt. You know what I'm saying? I give Matt game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, keep doing this right here that you're doing. Or, you know what I'm saying? This right here got you some engagement. Keep doing stuff like that. People like that. It's working for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's brotherhood right there. That's not somebody trying to, oh yeah, Mac about to take off, man. I don't care if Mac take off. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if CDC take off. Hey man, that's one of us on.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is, yo. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want everybody to understand.
Duro,
What's up, brother?
Long as dog breeders, dog trainers, long as we keep going at each other's throat, this thing will never hit the general public like it's supposed to. Like I'm saying,
Exactly.
how it should be.
Exactly.
Trainers shouldn't be listening to trainers, and dog breeders shouldn't be listening to dog.
Oh, you don't think so?
It should be more public to get this education, because that's who affect the dog society.
So you don't think dog breeders should listen to other dog breeder podcasts?
I believe that's all that happens. No, there's no general public in this world, and that's why all the critiquing and all the beef come from, and all the crab in the bucket mentality.
So you're saying
So all you
we're
hear is
not
dog trainers, dog and dog, other dog
right.
trainers saying
So
they
we're
ain't
not
doing this
talking to
right.
just dog owners.
Right. So all you hear is dog breeders poking their chest out, trying to be the top dog, instead of giving us information on all that time that you've been breeding and all the stuff that you learned. It's just like a whole bunch of competition, like he's saying.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I follow what you're saying.
There's always going to be competition in this dog stuff, bro. I'm sure it's people hating that you don't even know hating. No, I know they hating, bro. I know they hate. But this is the thing, bro. Let me make this clear, man. Because sometimes when I talk, y'all, I guess maybe I'm not making myself clear. But check this out. I don't care about competition, right? I boxed for a very long time in my life. I played basketball. I've been on teams. I played sports. I was very active as a kid, right? So competition ain't nothing to me. I've rapped. I'm not worried about competition. You know what I'm saying? That's not the point, right? The point of it is this. When I'm saying I'm not competing with CDC, or I'm not competing with Yella, I'm not competing with Mac, is what I'm saying is it's people that be competing with their own so-called brother. That's what I'm speaking of. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean, Tony. You know what I'm saying? There's people that like, how that's your brother, but you're competing with your brother. You know what I'm saying? In a space like this, in a space that we in, why compete with your brother? If you let your brother shine, then y'all all shine. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So like I said, I don't care if Mac take off. I don't care if CDC take off. I don't care if Yella take off. You know what I'm saying? And do what he doing and doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that stuff, because I will still be there watching and cheering for my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to stop nothing for them or hate on them or hate on their movement or try to stunt their growth or anything. You know what I'm saying? It's about uplifting. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what it's about.
Yeah. But like
Yeah,
what you were
that's that.
saying
And
earlier, like what you were
mhm,
saying earlier, you were saying earlier, you were like, it would just focus on, just focus on the positivity and don't worry about what people say. And then she just focus, just stay that way. You know what I'm saying? Just
of course,
focus like,
of course,
yeah, stay like that, man. Just yeah.
of course.
But I would, but
That's
I wouldn't let. But now I wouldn't. But now this is me. I
hmm
wouldn't let somebody just lie on me or shit on me on the internet. Just make up something.
hmm
If somebody
That's
got
what
an
I'm.
opinion about, if somebody got an opinion about my dog, that's different. But just make up a lie on me, I'm gonna address that lie, man. Even I don't care if it's on the
Mhm.
internet. I don't care. I don't care if it's on the internet. I'm gonna address that lie that's
I'm
being
gonna
told
address
Mhm.
about.
that.
Yeah,
No, 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 no,
But
no, no, no. See, that's a different thing, and I think I said that too. Whereas
okay,
though that's what I was speaking of when I say a person can say like you was a bus driver. You know what I'm saying? You're not a bus
right,
driver. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm
right.
Yella's not a breeder, he's a bus driver. And that's what I'm saying. That's when you address it. That's when you be like, yo, man, come on, man. A bus driver. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying don't just let somebody say anything to you. That's not what I'm talking about, y'all. I'm talking about foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Even though a lie is foolish, but I'm talking about strictly entertaining the foolishness. Whereas though, if somebody just come out of nowhere, hey, Nell, Mac, Doro, and Yella, one, y'all all bitches. We get a post, we get a notification on YouTube, and somebody say that to us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain people that I'm not even going to respond to, and depending
Mm-hmm.
on what you talking about, you know what I'm saying? So if you just strictly lying on me, that's a different thing. But if it's just you just coming online, just saying something, and you added my YouTube channel, I'm not responding. Is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like I'm not. We're not going to focus on that part. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Some people watch this stuff for the most part, which is the competition. Yeah, that is though. That's the what I'm saying. People will watch it for the competition, and then they might even do a show about what you're talking about, or you know what I'm saying, just in a different way. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. What I'm saying is you shouldn't expect that people are going to see it the same way. I'm not saying that they are, but I feel like the brothers that I'm speaking of, we all feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about my bubble. I'm not really talking about nobody else. I'm talking about my bubble. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about my people. Like none of us is competing. If me and CDC was competing, you know what I'm saying? You guys would know it. You know what I'm saying? We uplift each other. You know what I'm saying? Everybody over here, we uplift each other.
Yeah.
I watch a variety of other people's stuff. Definitely, if I'm engaged in it and have an understanding, absolutely, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But I also feel what Mac was saying when he was saying that the reason why we don't dog channels period don't take off like the other type of podcasts is because it's just really just other people, just other breeders or other dog men and women just watching just to critique what you say. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? To take
Mm-hmm.
that part of it. And that's what I'm saying. That's what he was saying. And I
Yeah.
100% agree.
And me
You
too. Me
know?
too. Yeah, I agree. I agree with him. I agree with him. Yep.
Yeah. The same thing I don't like about flea and tick. Hold on, how we get on flea and tick? I'm back, y'all. What y'all think about tick and flea collars for dogs? Nah, I wouldn't get no tick and flea collar, man.
I ain't never
Uh,
used it. It's been a long time since I used a flea and tick collar.
yeah, I wouldn't use that, bro.
Get them at the Dollar General. They come in a
Yeah.
little pack, be rolled up, looking like what they look like. What kind of candy they was look like? They were rolled up like they were used to eat. I can't think of this shit.
Um. What was it, man? Fruit roll ups.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember them flea and tick hearts. I think hearts made them motherfuckers. I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's been that was like the '90s when I used the flea and tick collar. But they got some now that last a long time or something like that.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. But yeah, I wouldn't CDC. Hey, I want to just say this, and then I'm done with it, y'all. YouTube marketing is done by rage baiting, but even Instagram too. I was just talking about rage baiting with my brother's Kennel the other day. Me, him, and Mac was on the phone, and actually, Yellow, you was on there with us too, but you had to hang up. But we was talking about like certain people like don't rage bait stuff just for the engagement. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we was talking about the rage bait, you know what I'm saying, just for the marketing of, you know, Instagram. And if it's about dogs or a certain dog breed that's going to get up there. Like if anybody go up there, bro, and say anything bad about a certain breed and they just make up some stuff, what a lot of people do, like, yeah, man, American Pit Bull Terriers, they ain't worth nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? All this American Pit Bull Terrier stuff. I got Rottweilers. Now, all the American Pit Bull Terrier lovers, which is millions, it's going to come to your page and see that, you know, because people going to share it and share it and share it and share it and share it. People going to share it. And then the next thing you know, you got 100 comments, 200 comments under here, and you done rage baited all these people. That's how I go, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's all marketing, like, you know what I'm saying? And I get it, bro. I get it. I definitely get it. Yella, let me ask you something, man.
Go ahead.
You ever had a Camelot dog?
I never had I had a dog that had some Camelot blood up in it. But I never had a Camelot dog, no. Hello, you there? Duro. Oh, the internet must be acting up. Duro. Oh, yeah, the internet must be acting crazy. No, I never had a Camelot dog.
Well, Camelot, the red noses.
Uh-huh.
Is that your style of dog, though? Like, would you get one?
Yeah, I probably would. He got one. He got one of the more gamey ones. I like a female I saw on his page. Okay. She was more leaner and kind of leggy. I like the kind of rangy. She was on one on his page. It was about a couple years ago. Yeah, I would probably get that style. Yeah. But why you asking?
No, I was just asking.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you can't hear me? Tony, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you back now. Yeah, you had went out for a minute.
Oh, all right. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so you asked me about the Camelot dog, and did I have any Camelot dogs? And I told you no. I said I had some in one of my dogs in a pedigree, and then you must have didn't catch all that part.
Nah, my sound went out, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how that John be sometimes. Like, especially now. Like, it's a little better now. I see my Wi-Fi is a little bit more stable now because the rain stopped. So it's all good. Lorena, what up, Lorena? Thank you, Tony, for telling me, brother. I appreciate it, man, because I did ask the chat and my brothers to do that for me. Thank y'all, man. Salute, man. Salute. Can you hear me now? Good. I like what 416 said, though. He said, welcome to the New Yella Mac Lounge. I like that. That was funny. Yeah. Can you hear me now? Good. All right, man. let's talk a little bit of something, man. Let's go to the vet real fast, y'all. We didn't spend some time on Doro key points, which is good, man, because that was a good conversation. And I feel like it got everybody awake and it got everybody ears listening. And that's what it's about. Let's go to the vet though.
All right.
Let me see. Let me know, y'all, if y'all can see my screen, man. Doro's picks. Not yet. Next week. We're gonna do Doro's picks next week. For sure. I like that too. That was a good segment. We're gonna do that. All right. Trying to see, man. Is it showing? Hold on. All right. All right. Can y'all see my screen?
No.
No? Hold on. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's try All right, hold on. Let's go to the vet. What about now? Still no?
Nope.
What's up with it? Huh? Y'all can hear me though?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, hold on. Let me try one more time, y'all. I might have to. Hold on. I want you guys to see this. This is gonna be good. It's good information for y'all. So I want you guys bear with me now. All right, hold on. Mac, you still awake, Mac, or you sleep?
I'm with you, big. I'm trying to charge my phone and the headphones simultaneously. That shit crazy how it be going dead right.
Oh man, the headphones always doing you dirty, bro. The headphones always do you dirty, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna tune into my equipment side of the game.
Let me know. Can y'all see the screen now, y'all?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it.
Perfect. Perfect. We in
Mhm.
business, y'all. Let's go to the vet. Now, this episode right here, y'all, I wanted to do something with medication for y'all to have an understanding if y'all ever had these problems with y'all dog, that y'all can understand some of the medication that the general practice, not emergency. We could do emergency another time, but general practice and emergency too, but general practice will definitely give you these medications. So let's stick to a general practice hospital rather than a emergency hospital, okay? So this right here is metronidazole. And this medication right here is something that the vet will give you if your dog is having diarrhea, if you have giardia, bad gut bacteria, or any type of stomach irritation or inflammation. This is what they will give your dog. Metronidazole right here, 250 milligrams, depending on your dog's weight. Is some that they will give you 500 milligrams for your dog. All right. So they commonly use this medication, you know what I mean, for parasites like giardia, again for inflammation of the stomach. If your dog is having bad diarrhea, bloody diarrhea, metronidazole is definitely what they're going to give your dog. Now, your dog not poop for a few days. Your dog real sleepy. All right. And definitely your dog can lose appetite for some time. Give your dog. Now, this is what I want to say to you guys. Chat, my brothers, everybody that's listening, anybody that's going to watch in the back end, whatever the case is. This is what you got to understand. And this is why I said last weekend when I was talking about feeding the dogs. This is what I was talking about last weekend. I mean, last week. Well, last Wednesday. Why I keep saying Wednesday? Weekend. I think because weekend and Wednesday start with a W. Pardon me, y'all. But last Wednesday, a lot of stomach issues come from stress in your dog, right? Food changes, erratic food changes. So that's why it's good to make sure if you're switching a dog food that you switch your dog food slowly, not just, oh man, I just bought this new dog food, let me feed it to him. No, don't do it. Do not overfeed your dog, y'all, and do not feed your dog reckless things, okay? So don't do the cheeseburger challenge or none of that foolish stuff that people was doing. Don't do none of that. This medication here is a medication that you will see no ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right. This is something that they will give you for that. So make yourself known with metronidazole so you can understand the symptoms of your dog having bloody diarrhea, and then you can understand the side effects of it, you know, making your dog sleepy, you know, making your dog have low energy, making your dog take this. What a vet is going to do, a vet is going to tell you to use a probiotic, pretty much viable. That's what they're going to want you to use. They're going to want you to use viable. Until the dog's poop wet. So, like I always say about the health, that's going to get that diarrhea out of there, you know. And they're going to recommend that you give, you know, a probiotic for your dog's stomach always. I don't care how old it is, puppy. Viable for the flora, y'all. You're gonna get some really good poops. Mark my words. That's a fact. All right, let's go. This is just some medications I just pick randomly. And these are some of the medicines too, y'all. If y'all got a general, practice for that y'all take y'all dogs, these are just medications that can you have just to have on, but it's good to have.
And that's cephalexin.
All right.
Yeah, in the middle. Yeah, that's cephalexin.
No, this is carprofen.
Oh, okay. The word is kind of small. I thought it said
no carprofen.
Okay.
No, but I got that. I have that medication here too. So we're gonna get to that one. All right. And then I'll let you tell me what you know about it as well. Cause you said that, like, oh, I know that one. So I'm gonna let you do that when we get there. But this is something that this is another medication that's commonly used, at a general practice. This is for last week I was telling y'all about this is the generic brand, would say carprofen, and then this one right here is Rimadyl. This is the name brand. So it's the same thing. But this right here, man, this is for dogs. I was telling y'all to make sure y'all have aspirin, dog aspirin on deck for your dog and stuff like that last week. But this right here is a little bit better than that. But I said aspirin if you couldn't get to the vet or anything and you got that in the house, that's good to have. But this right here is good to have on deck, y'all, because if say your dog hurt his or her legs, playing around, say they suffer from arthritis. This is an arthritis medication. They got inflammation in their joints or their muscles. This right here is a medication that they will give because it's specifically for pain and injuries and stiffness and stuff like that. So, whenever a vet see your dog limping, difficulty getting up, they not moving, they range of motion is not how it should be, this is a medication that they would give. So just make yourself aware of that, just in case, God forbid, you have something and they bring it to you, that you'll know that this is what it's for. It's for the pain. And carprofen is cheaper than the name brand Rimadyl. So, you know what I mean? Now, you got to be careful with Rimadyl. I'm going to tell y'all this now, carprofen. I'm going to tell y'all this now. You have to be careful with it because it will upset your dog's stomach. Your dog will have diarrhea if it have too much. So make sure that you're giving the right dose at the right times. All right, because it don't agree with every dog. So that's another thing why you should know your dog, right? Because if this is not something that works, it's an injection that they can give. If say your dog can't tolerate carprofen, and it's an injection that they can give for you. Let's go. Let me see what I got here. Let's go. Hmm. All right, well, you know what? Let's do this. Yeah.
This is all prescription, right? Prescribe.
You should yeah, all of these are prescription.
Okay.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Man, I'm steady asking y'all, can y'all hear me? I don't hear nothing.
Yeah, I can. Can you hear me?
So y'all couldn't hear me?
Yeah.
Now, but we couldn't hear you before.
Oh man, dang. It was just silent. Oh man, that sucks. All right, y'all can hear me now though.
Yeah.
You know about amoxicillin.
Right. Yeah. I got some of it.
Tell me what some of the stuff you use it for.
Just maybe like a spider bite. A bite. One of my dogs might get a bite on it. On them. I might have a couple of my dogs, like I said, get into it. I had to use it for that, just like for like just cuts and wounds and stuff like that.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Round of applause for the good brother Yella. That's right.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Now, I want to tell y'all something. Cuts, wounds, tooth issues, but antibiotics is something that a general practice will definitely give you. I want y'all to make sure that it's clean. Make sure you wash those bowls, man. You know, dirty bowls, y'all, poor sanitation, wounds left untreated, teeth. If a tooth fall out, y'all, it could turn into infection real fast. And so, all right. So that maintenance, man, make sure you wash those bowls real good, y'all. Because saliva have a lot of bacteria in it. So when y'all see that film around your dog bowl, man, make sure you make sure of that, man.
Hey, Duro, I'm gonna have to hop off, man. I gotta get up in the morning.
No doubt.
All right, yo,
man.
big
I'll see you
man.
next
Y'all
week.
be good. All right, man. All right, later.
one.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why we gonna have to do part. We gonna have to do that. Yeah. I just realized, Tony, going in and out, man. Do this part too, man. You know what I mean? Because today just ain't a. I guess from the weather, it's not a good day. You know what I mean? Let me go back in the chat, man. That things that I missed while I was doing that. Yeah, man, I wouldn't give her no water out the stream, bro. I'm saying you got the lepto shot, so that's good, but still, I wouldn't give her nothing out of that, bro. Yeah, good job, 416. Boom. I'm telling you, that brother knows some stuff, man. He knows some stuff, man. He knows some stuff. Yes, sir. Boom. One time I tried ordering from Chewy and I couldn't get it because the vet said they had to see my dog. Yeah. All right. So Abla bang bang. Let me tell you this, bro. So anytime it's emergency, right? No vet is just going to prescribe you medication. And if they do, hold on, let me favorite that 416. Because that was great that you did that for the Brother Dollars World. All right, now they're not going to give no dog medication without seeing it first, bro. You know what I mean? Because just for this reason, certain sicknesses in a dog or certain health problems in a dog can mimic other problems, right? So you can say, hey, it's just throwing up, or he has bloody diarrhea, but that don't mean that your dog got Giardia. So giving your dog Giardia medication when it doesn't have it, you know what I'm saying? It could be, that can do some damage. You know what I mean? So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that they see the dog. That's why. And any vet that just give you medication, I'm gonna tell you right now, walk away. Do not just take medication from a vet and they ain't even see your dog. They just guessing, man. I'm telling you off experience, man. Don't do it. If you love your dogs, don't do it. Know what you're supposed to know. That's what this show is for. Know what you're supposed to know, man. We're going to have to do part 2 next Wednesday, though, because I didn't get into what I wanted to get into and really show y'all, man. But I got these medications lined up, and I want to go through them and show my brothers and my sisters that, what you can have and make yourself, aware of. All right.
Yeah, you want to start off simple.
Can y'all hear me?
Go to the
graduate to the medication.
What you mean, bro?
Do some investigation. Change up the diet. Maybe the stomach needs a day off, and then the next
A
day,
reset. Yes.
Yeah, just some simple rice and chicken.
Yep.
And good clean water, and then you go from there. That's what I would do.
That's called the bland diet. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me take this off because it is no longer Doro's key points. All right. But yeah, yes, sir. That is very good, man. Very good, man. Okay, Matt. There we go. All right. Y'all hear me now? Yeah, I guess it was just a connection trying to stream the Chewy in here. I guess maybe it was just too much for the connection today because of the rain. But yeah. But check this out though, y'all. The bland diet is very important too. Just to piggyback off of what Mac was saying. Sometimes your dog does need a reset, y'all. And that's why it's good sometimes to fast your dog and not let your dog, eat a certain day. You don't have to starve the dog, but it depends on what type of owner you are, right? So however you feel and what kind of dog you do. Because like I say, man, sometimes what works for you might not work for me. And what works for me might not work for you. But that don't mean what I'm saying is wrong or what you're saying is wrong. All right. So we just gotta have that understanding over here, right? So I just want y'all to get that. Sometimes you'll see diarrhea, y'all. Sometimes your dog just needs something to reset its system. Everything is not a veterinarian problem. Abla Bang Bang hit me one night, bro. I'm sure you don't have a problem telling this story. He hit me one night. He said, Doro, my dog, I took him and put him on a hog. And he said, but now that she's back, off of the hog, she won't eat. Do you think she got bloat? And I told him, I said, nah, bro, I don't think that's bloat, man. He said, she won't eat at all, though. I said, well, different factors that can make it. Sometimes a dog can be so hyper, which being on a hog is, a lot of stimulation for a dog, right? That they work themselves outside of an appetite. And you guys have to think about our system sometimes, right? We could go to the gym and we could go work out and we can have a great workout. And then sometimes we might be hungry right after that good workout. And sometimes we work ourselves out of that appetite. Like we really don't want nothing. And if we eat something, it's something small. You know what I mean? It's something small. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing big. We don't want a big meal that day because we didn't had an intense workout, right? So it's the same type of thing for your dog. Okay. So what I told him, I said, nah, man. He said, well, she wouldn't eat it at all. So I said, well, what time you feed your dog? He said, I get up about 6 a.m. I told him, I said, hey, all right, listen to this, bro. I said, give your dog a little bit of food at 6 a.m. See how she react to it. All right, because sometimes it could be an injury. That's why I was keeping in mind. Sometimes it could be an injury with a tooth, or it can be an injury, other somewhere else, and your dog might not be hungry because of that injury, right? So I didn't want to just, jump to the top thing for him. So I just told him, I said, all right, well, listen, bro, get up in the morning. How much you feed it? You feed him once a day? He said, yeah. So I said, listen, feed her half of what you feed at 6 o'clock. And then see if she eat that food. If she eat that food, I said, then she don't have no stomach issue. Because he told me, he said, Doro, he said, well, the ride was like 2 hours. So I said, no. I said, you trying to feed her now, she definitely wouldn't have no bloat because she didn't, it was 2 hours after that. The ride was 2 hours, and now you feeding her. It was like 3 hours when he had texted me, but went to go feed her, she wouldn't eat. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, okay. But I told him, I said, bro, when it's time to eat, 6 a.m, I'm up. I said, so hit me. You know what I mean? He never hit me back about that. So I assumed that everything was good. But, sometimes y'all, sometimes people jump to conclusions, y'all. Like the average, maybe he don't like the food. She won't eat. Maybe she don't like the food. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she don't want it today. Sometimes dogs do that. And there's nothing wrong out in the regular for a dog not to want. Okay for a dog to skip a meal, y'all. It's not it's not the end of the world. All right. Half a meal, yes. Half a meal over fasting, because straight fasting can lead to bloat, acid reflux runs. That's a different story. Hey man, you know a lot, bro. You know a lot. Yeah, but that's right.
Sound like that somebody been dealing with some dogs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah, he knows a lot, man. We was talking yesterday, me and 416, for probably about 2 hours. But he knows some stuff, man. For sure. So yeah, that's the point. So that's what I mean. Like sometimes, man, like we'll see something and we'll jump to a conclusion, but that's not it, y'all. That's not it. You know what I mean? So it's not uncommon for your dog to skip a meal or two, man. So if you're lowering food, should it be done in little less a time, or is it reduction not a problem? That says we should feed less in the winter. You're welcome, bro. In the winter, yet another thing to pull apart and dial in. Okay, so you're saying that you feed less, especially up here, Della's World, in the wintertime, because your dog can't walk for a long period of time in the winter, right? Especially if it's snowing, if it's, really, really cold outside, depending on the breed that you got or how your dog was, raised, or whatever the case may be. All right. And how you feel about certain things. So what I do and how other people do things, I don't do. So I'm gonna just speak from my point of view. Now, that's why you lower the food in the wintertime, right? For that reason. Because you don't want them to get fat. You know what I mean? Because they're not having that same level of activity that they would, spring, summer, fall type of thing. So you lowering that, so you protecting them and you protecting those joints. So that's why you do that. You know what I mean?
It's totally opposite down south.
And so it helps out, because then when that spring hits, I'm not going to say yours is not, but it helps a lot faster with conditioning, because you lessened it up. So you're going to see muscles popping. You're going to see, definition in different areas that you never seen, because you reduce that food. Now, if you just give them the same amount every time and it's snowing, they can't go out in the yard. They can't go for a walk. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So now you got a fat dog, and, so that's why you should reduce in the wintertime. Salute Max, salute Doro.
It's a little different down south.
What you mean?
Because a lot of people down here want to keep their dogs a little on the you want to feed extra in the wintertime to keep them for warmth. And then
if they outside, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then we try to have them lean in the summertime.
Right.
But
that's if they outside.
It's just down
Della's
here.
Della's dog is inside. But that's how they do the dogs down there in the South, though. Most of the dogs, you know what I'm saying? Most of the dogs in the South, they on the chain, they in the yard, you know what I'm saying, on the farm, you know what I mean, or whatever the case may be. So most of them outside, you know what I mean? Yeah. But like here, bro, animal control will roll up on you if it's below 30 degrees and your dog is outside. They don't care about hay. They don't care about, you know what I'm saying? So it's all different and where you at, right? But up here, that's why it makes sense too, because like I say, depending on your situation or how you are, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna give your dog less food in the wintertime. You can reduce that kibble, those carbohydrates in the wintertime anyway, right? And then my springtime hit.
Went blank.
Time you ready to take them back out and start working out, you're gonna see a difference in your dog, and that's just a fact. So I just want everybody to know, right? Now, depending on, like I said, depending on your living situation, it don't apply. If it don't apply, let it fly. But if it applies, then it's something. If it applies, then it's something that you can do. You know what I'm saying? That you'll see the results, because you know what I mean. I do it with my dogs, so that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? And I see a difference when I do it. Like I post pictures of Bane in the wintertime, he look different than how he looks right now. You know what I mean? But that's just because I don't want him to get fat. You know what I mean? So I want him to keep his shape and have that tight stomach. I don't want that big fat can't walk bully. I don't want that.
You don't want the bully belly.
No, not at all. How do y'all feel about giving dogs leftovers with kibble versus raw diet versus straight kibble? Should we stick to only one style of feeding, or is variety important in your opinions?
Shit, that's how I grew up, man. That's how I grew up. So I stick to the way I grew up.
Go ahead. Tell them why.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, that's how I grew up. Grew up saving the leftovers for the dog. You know what I'm saying? And they treat the kibble like it's gold chips. When that leftover pork chop gravy and grease, you know, I do everything but the bones. You know, back in the day they used to give them the bones too, but we do everything but the bones. Now, if it's a meal that's been a lot of salt and stuff like that, I let it sit in the sink in water overnight, and by the time I feed them, it be done broke down, and I can clean it off, wash it off as much as I can.
Okay.
But now, when you say leftovers, though, I don't do too much fast food. It has to be from the homemade cooking.
Okay. I was gonna ask you that too.
Yeah.
Me personally, I never gave my dogs leftovers. But I would say this though, y'all. I think the biggest thing is like when it comes to food, like, because I want to say the right thing, y'all, because I don't know who's listening or, you know, who looks at me for information that they want to be right with their dog, right? So I'm going to say this the correct way. All right. The biggest thing is understanding your dog. All right. That's the first thing. And your coat, the poop, the energy of your dog that's going to tell you the story. All right. And the poop is very important because the poop going to tell you what your dog can handle and what it can't handle. Right. So some dogs do good on just straight kibble. Right. And then some dogs do very, very good with raw and dog food. And then some dogs' stomachs just can't handle, the raw part of it. And raw, me personally, just what I know from the parasites, just from everything that comes about, I never did raw. Like I cook my dog food. You know what I'm saying? So I never did raw because that's like us eating raw meat, right? What would that do to our insides, right? So it's the same thing for your dog. Even if you deworming properly, right? It's still things you have to worry about, for lack of better words. But that's a really good question, man. And I would just say whatever you could do to add the right nutrients to your dog food, right? Because that's the most important thing. So I never gave leftovers because of seasoning on it, right? And then things on your dog, it's things that's on your food that your dog shouldn't have that can upset, the stomach lining. And I'm different. So with me knowing certain things, y'all, I can't do what y'all might do and not care about. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm kind of being like a little hesitant on what I'm saying, but I'm not trying to put down what nobody does for their dog at all. But me personally, no, I don't. I do my food cooked with some kibble and a little bit of added, like I said, like a little bit of added, dewormer, meaning de-earth, for the flora, some type of fruit. That's what I mainly like to do in my dog. What's in my dog bowl, you know what I'm saying? So there's certain things that people do and certain things that people don't do. So I'm not a person that ever fed raw, you know what I mean? But some people have success feeding raw, man. Depends on how it's seasoned for me. But a little bit, most things won't hurt them, my opinion. Not an expert. But I do think with the wet and kibble type raw is food. In my case, fresh pet, you get different parts of what they need from that. And I'm hunting every year. Yeah, you do hunt every year. Probably be 91% lean venison. Okay. Yeah, homemade roast potatoes, carrots, etc. I don't eat McDonald's neither, so my dogs don't. Yeah, right. That's right. If she finds a few, she'll get more than a burger meat. That dog is getting steak if I'm not feeling greedy. If I'm not feeling like a greedy lion on her birthday. If I'm not feeling greedy lion on her birthday. Loin on her birthday. Great point. Now you think vegans are mad the dogs community hijacked the term raw food diet. Our dogs love jerk chicken and curry goat. Wow, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy right there. Just jerk, man. Jerk is kind of spicy, right? I mean, listen, y'all. Like to each his own. I try to, hey, whatever works for you. Type of. I'm like that when it comes to feeding. I just feed my dogs a certain way, just from the things that I know. So I just try to really just speak on what I know. You know what I mean? I can't speak about, like my man 416 said, jerk chicken and curry goat. I never did that, so I can't speak on, anything that got to do with that. You know what I mean? He can, but I can't. So, you know what I mean? Like I don't, you know?
Yeah, I never gave my dog ice cream, but I see a lot of videos of people going giving their dog ice cream cones.
That's crazy. You know, it's so much, man, that you just got to watch out for with the system of a dog, man. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be very careful, man. Like a lot of stuff, y'all, is very. It can be. What's the right word I'm trying to use, y'all? It could be like you just gotta watch what you feed your dogs, y'all. You know what I mean?
Coming from Duro's point of view is what we do in the front end, he see on the back end.
Right. Right. That's the point that I try to make. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta understand, bro. Like onions and stuff is very toxic, y'all. Like I just, you know, every greasy food is toxic, y'all. You know what I mean? So, you know, that diarrhea, that vomiting, you know, pancreatitis. I mean, come on, y'all. It's so much, man, that I'll be trying to put into y'all minds when y'all do certain things with your dogs, because you know what I'm saying. I mean, y'all have to have a certain love for your dog to be on Doro Lounge. Y'all really wouldn't care we talk about, because we love our dogs over here. Ask Matt, can he give one of his dogs away? He gonna tell you no. You know what I mean? Like that's just how it is. We love our dogs a certain way, so it's just, you know, you got to just be careful. You know. And then I hate to say it, but certain dog breeds' stomachs and systems is a little bit different, but then it's not, but it is, y'all. So, you know, I like to be careful on what I say, you know, because I don't want to let somebody think it's all right, you know, because what you do for yours is what you do for yours. You know what I mean? But I don't want nobody listening and saying, hey, okay, yeah, I'm gonna give my dog this because I heard it right here. That's not the message that I'm trying to put out there. You know what I mean? But that's just how it is. True that each dog, like person, digests things their own way. Yes, you just got to be able. Thank you, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just you got to be careful, man, because you know if you got a Great Dane, you got to be careful what you get at what you get at Great Dane. You know, if you got a bully, you gotta be careful what you get at bully. How that bully eat, you know, that German Shepherd might not eat that way, y'all. That German Shepherd's stomach might do better, and that bully stomach might break down from it. Like, you know, so you just gotta be. That's not the message that I like to put out, because when I'm talking about nutrition, I want the best nutrition for the dog. You know what I mean? Like I've seen a bunch of good dogs in the hospital from watching trends of people. That's why I don't want to say issues, but that's why I had opinions about certain people that was doing or that is doing YouTube, because of the simple fact so many dogs was in the hospital and so many dogs had lost their life to a simple thing, you know, a simple, you know, stomach problem, you know, giving them something that they shouldn't have had. You know what I mean? Giving them something that they can't digest properly, you know, becomes a surgery, and you can't afford the surgery. So, no, the dog didn't necessarily just die from it, but now you have to euthanize that dog because that family can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? And so it's one of those things, like with me just seeing what I've saw and what I'm about to see again, is things that I want our brothers and sisters to be mindful of. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to make dogs better. We don't want to set them back, right? We want to make them better. We want to continue to make them better. right? So we don't want to set them back when we have the opportunity to make them better right now, right? And it starts with us. So if we feeding, and we giving the right things, that's just gonna help your dog live a longer life. You know what I'm saying? And you won't have to worry about spending $10,000 at the vet because your dog had to have surgery, and then it had to be hospitalized for 4 days in recovery. That's expensive, man. You don't believe me? I'm telling you. You know what I mean? So you just want to be mindful of what you do for your dogs. All right. Now, some people don't feed kibble at all. Some people just strictly feed meat. They might do some carrots, some type of vegetable. They might do a little bit of oatmeal, some white rice, and that thing right there. And that is okay with me. But when you start doing people food that's like, man, we had some oxtails and we got some gravy on that thing, on those oxtails, man. We got onions in those and we cooked it in the crock pot. Nah, I'm not busting that down to my dogs, man. That's going in the trash. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. That's just from what I know.
I'm with you on that, my dog.
Yeah.
Some stuff be looking good, but she be like, it got onions in it, so I gotta go in the trash.
Right. Yeah. No, I wouldn't feed a lot of pork either, though, 416, because now I do feed beef. I did feed carrots and I did give pumpkin because, pumpkin is good for canned pumpkin. It's good for the stomach. But now with a good probiotic, I don't really need to do that. I don't really need to do carrots and all of that stuff so much. But I do beef. I will do ground beef. With some kibble and stuff. And like I said, I'm gonna do a video on how I feed my dogs. So to show you guys, because I know me saying it and me explaining it, people might be thinking a different way. Like, oh yeah, you do it like this, but I'm gonna directly go step by step all the way from me cooking it to them eating it. You know what I'm saying? To everything. Me breaking down what I'm putting in there, why I'm putting in there, and showing it. Now, I got one like that already on my page, but I didn't go into that much detail like I can. You know what I'm saying? So I want to fix that and do another one and do it better than I did it before, right? So excuse me. So that's one of those things where, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it is, but that's what I wanted to touch up on, man. The pork, oh my gosh, the real issues come from, the fat in the pork. I won't feed pork, bro. It's because the gas that it gives the dog. And you know what I'm saying? Gas can create other problems in your dog. And so that's the reason why I stay away from pork, because it's really not good for us. But when I did feed pork one time, this is when I had Dice. I didn't like her stool, man. It was kind of fatty and I didn't like it. So I don't feed no pork, but I will feed some chicken, some boiled chicken, some boiled ground beef. What, pork?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's some food that got like pork, like some pork parts in it.
I be saying every animal but pork. Goat, Lamb.
Goat meat. I don't know nothing about goat meat, bro.
No, I'm talking about the. I'm talking
I
about
can't
the kibble
even.
in the store.
No. I was reading what
Oh, okay.
416 said. I've seen pork in some. I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen some of it say like pork byproduct or some stuff, and you know what I'm saying. It'd be like, I mean, there's all types of different foods, man. I mean, it's venison, it's kangaroo meat. I mean, it's it's all types of different dog foods with different meats in it.
Yeah.
What up? Live your life.
They got rows and rows and rows,
What up, brother?
shells and shells.
Yeah. But I like to give like that balanced nutrition, bro. Like that's what I like to do, y'all.
Yep.
Animal byproduct, aka beaks and snot. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is. And then they grind it all up and make the kibble. You know what I mean? That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's rendered fat. Okay. I ain't know that. So that's goat meat. Okay. I didn't know that. So now you just taught me something.
Ain't that what
you just taught me something, bro?
Ain't that what hog meat is?
What?
Pork.
Hog meat?
Mm-hmm.
No, he said that's goat, bro.
No, I'm talking about is hog meat. That's the same thing as the pork meat, right?
Yeah. I see. I used to feed rabbit too, Tony. I fed rabbit for a little bit too, but then I didn't like they poops with rabbit either, and rabbit made them real gassy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You ain't you ain't in the dogs if you ain't tried everything under the sun.
You ain't lying, man. Because there's so many things, there's so many allergies that they, that it give off, man. And it's like, yo, man, this dog allergic to chicken. This dog can't eat this. This dog can't eat that. So you just like, you try to go around all of that and have no chicken or no this, that, and the third in the food. And then you go to rabbit, man. And then it's just like, boom. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there we go, man. Now we got soft stews. And it's falling out. Okay, it's just fat. Okay. All meats you can get tallow from, but goat milk is great for health like cocoa butter. Okay. Yeah, I love goat milk for dogs. You know what I'm saying? I like goat milk for dogs. Like that's a really good probiotic for dogs. I like that.
Goat milk in your mush period.
I like
that.
Yeah. Nah, not at all. Not at all, yo. I feed my dogs all meat, coon, muskrat, and the rest. Okay. You feed them raccoon, huh? Oh. Rabbit is okay if you add fats. Okay, that's what you got to do. You got to add fats. Okay, I didn't add fats. I just tried to feed rabbit, and I didn't like how it went. I didn't like how it went. So, no. Rabbits got plenty, and my neighbors raised some kind of livestock. I got you, Tony. I thought you was breeding rabbits, Tony. What happened? You stopped breeding rabbits, man? Or you was trolling, bro? You had ABKC papers for your rabbit, right? Oh yeah, bone marrow. Now listen, bone marrow is really, really good for your dogs. I like bone marrow. I buy bones that have the marrow in it. That's really good for your dogs, man. Really, really good. Yes. Because if I'm gonna tell you something, I'm gonna give y'all a game real quick, yo. I'm gonna give y'all a game real quick on bone marrow, yo. Because if you do it right now you heard this here. So if somebody else repeated, no, you heard this here, right? That's the thing. Now, I still raise rabbits way easier than dogs. ARBA, yeah. No, I was trolling with ABKC, Tony. I was just trolling you, man. But yeah, all right. Tony he breed rabbits, man. It's all good.
Oh, that's sweet. I used to own a rabbit. I actually went to a rabbit breeder to get them.
Okay.
Look,
all right, live your life. Thank you, bro.
Everywhere, boy.
You ain't lying. American Rabbit Breeders Association, I guess. Let me tell y'all, man, bone marrow and some dag, man, why did I just go blank, y'all? Man, I feed it all the time to my dogs, but I can't think of it, man.
You know, you was about to give us a game about the bone marrow.
Yeah, the bone marrow, but I was gonna say if you give what is it, y'all? I put it on my dog and then I feed it to him too. What is it? I can't think of it for some reason. I got a brain fall. Coconut oil. All right, now we back. Coconut oil. All right, check this. Now, bone marrow and coconut oil is good for active dogs, y'all, because it gives them a lot of energy. All right, and it contains a lot of iron and vitamins for your dog. So that's the part of it for your dogs. If you're working them, you know, if you walk them a lot, they take them on good mild walks. That's really good for your dogs. And bone marrow is good inside the bones to help get the plaque off your dog's teeth. So when your dogs eat that, because they got some stuff like maybe next Wednesday, I'll write this down. All right. They got some stuff on Chewy called like plaque off, and like you can put it in your dog food and it'll take off some of the plaque on your dog's food. I mean, off your dog's teeth as they eat, and it grinds the stuff off, the plaque off your dog's teeth. But, you know, I don't know how that affects the insides now. Now, a bone is good, you know, for cleaning their teeth. Bully sticks clean their teeth. So that's some of the stuff. Those real bone marrow. Yes. Get that with some coconut oil, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, yo, and the way you be walking them, you walk them like I walk mine, Lucky. So when you're gonna see that energy level, you're gonna be like, yo, Doro ain't lying. I'm telling you, they be off the hook, man. They be jumping, they be walking. I mean, they be moving. They get some bone marrow. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? That's a fact. Pre-dip before. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Definitely a real teeth cleaner. Yes, sir. Yes. I'm telling you, Lucky. I'm telling you, man. Like, put some of that in there. It's good. And then you got the energy from the bone marrow and the coconut oil. You know what I mean? And it's just a, you know, like we do everything in, you know, we're not just gonna give them a whole bunch of that stuff, y'all. But you know, we just be careful in the digestive system of the dog with high fat content. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure of that, bro, because that's when pancreatitis comes into play too. You know what I mean? So we just always want to. I just always want to put that out there. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it's everything is good, but too much of anything ain't good. So I just want to put that. I know you know, Lucky, but I just want to put that out there for somebody who might not know, you know, and want to do it and want to try it. You know what I mean? For skin, fur balls, etc. Cocoa. Makes sense, 416, but I get to the point where I'm skinning myself. I get a 50-gallon drum in a bucket with a come along. Yeah, my neighbors will probably recognize me, but it'll be worth it. Be off the hook, bro. You be off the hook, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Yes. Straight from cows. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Lucky. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I recommend goat fat. It's not like pork or beef. It's easy on the digestive tract. Okay. I never use goat fat, bro. So I'm gonna have to try that out. That's fine. I'm gonna have to try that out, 416, because I ain't never heard of that. You know what I'm saying? I never heard of it. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna try it out.
It's a lot of stuff that they got their hands on that we don't. There's a lot of stuff that we got that they don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Femur. Shit you have in the fridge. Yep. Stuff you have in the fridge for sure. That's what it's about, though. Yeah, somebody might just give you the business. You come out with that on Della's World. You better be careful, man. You pop out the woods or somebody with that, man. You might get the business, bro. I ain't gonna front now.
I wonder is Canada where they at is more of a setting of a city setting or of a country setting?
Nah, it's more of a city. It's just like New York. Yeah, it's like New York. Yeah. That's why it's like right outside of New York. Don't encourage him, 416. Don't encourage this fool, man, because he'll do it. He'll do it. He will do it. Yet, see, that's the thing, though, Tony. That's the thing. See, a lot of times, man, the country dog men be knowing a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Trial and error too.
Where in the city we don't got stuff like that, you know? Trial and error too, for sure. Well, the trial and error is what you're gonna learn from. You know what I mean? That's a fact. That's what you're gonna learn from. Man, you guys are nuts, man. Especially Della's World. Della's World, you crazy, man. Femur marrow, yes. Yep. That's the one I get too when I'm just buying the bone too. That's the one that I'm getting. He responded to you, Mac.
What is that?
416.
Oh, okay.
Hey, y'all remember when we was feeding our dogs? We was giving them Bully Max. Y'all remember that, yo?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember Bully Max?
Bully Max in that
Man, we thought
in that stuff you gotta have a code for. That's supposed to fix the
what stuff you
passion.
gotta have the code for, man?
It's supposed to fix the passions and all that.
Oh my god!
You need my code to order. Tricked a whole lot of people.
Hey man, you is crazy, bro.
Yeah, but Bully Max,
I'm sure the chat do too.
But Bully Max though, they ain't do nothing wrong per se. They just didn't say, "Hey guys, you got to have a phenotype." And a whole bunch of people bought into,
yeah.
Oh, if I feed my dog this, my dog gonna look like this.
Right.
But no, it's
right.
It's the phenotype and the work. And yeah, your dog can look like that.
Right. Yeah, I mean it did work though. It did work to a certain extent. Like it did work to a certain extent because I gave Bully Max the dice, and man, her chest used to have like a 6-pack on it when I gave it to her. So it did work to a certain extent. I ain't even gonna hold
but
you.
But
what I mean?
will you?
It definitely.
You have to have the phenotype though. If Dice got the phenotype, then yes. It's, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, she on my foot. She.
Motherfuckers wanted to want muscles and
a skinny dog
giving them
that look like the Hulk. Yeah. Yeah, that was the biggest scam right there, man. At the time, the Bully Max was telling everybody, your dog gonna look like this, you buy it. And it's just one of those things where it wasn't true at all.
A lot of people got fooled by the Bully
Vet, I think that's what he's talking about. What's New Vet, man?
That's what I'm talking about, the New Vet powder. That's
what you're talking about, Mac? New Vet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who got a code, Mac? Yeah, brown bears ain't no joke, man. But yo, shout out to California though, because they got like the mountain lions though. The mountain lions is crazy, man. The mountain lions be jumping out at bikers, man. I be seeing them.
Yeah. Can't be running in no canyons and stuff without that good God Almighty with me. California and New York, y'all got some funny gun laws.
416 said, I know someone sponsored by New Vet, so I'll stay quiet. But ... Short Grow 100 is just effective but cheaper. Who's sponsored by New Vet?
Man, everybody's sponsored by New Vet. You You get your channel popping, they gonna come call it, man.
Oh, everybody. Oh, that's something that anybody can get sponsored by.
If your channel is popping enough.
Okay. I don't know, man. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. I got you like a mug. Okay. Hey, man, let me tell you, man. The best exercise for your dog, man, is spring.
It's suspicious to me, though. My bad.
You said anything you can't get in store? No, that's all right. Yeah. No, that's all right. You said anything you can't get in store?
Yeah, it's a little suspicious to me sometimes.
Because you're saying why I can only get it online and not in store, huh?
Yep. I need that FDA approval.
The one product, number one ingredient is green algae, which isn't bad, but it's not good either. The one product, number one ingredient. What product? What product got that in it? I don't know, bro.
That's like a dewormer brand.
I'm not familiar.
You know what I'm saying? Dewormers are very available because they want you to deworm your dog.
Mm-hmm. Right.
They're not gonna say a company ain't gonna say, hey, you can only get this type of deworming if you have this person's code.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, okay. It got. Look, man, I don't know what y'all talking about. So I'm not familiar with Nivette, yo. No, I'm serious, man. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not, man. I promise you I'm not.
You know what? Because
I'm not familiar.
It's not. It got overdone, but I guess people start falling back from it. So I don't hear it as much on channels.
Okay.
They should have kept it a little more exclusive. Well, only, a couple of channels was doing it, but they started passing that shit out to everybody that's popular.
Okay. So I'm not familiar with it, yo. I'm not. I'm dead serious. They try and get it in stores. The code is for a discount. It's heavy in the bully world. I must be oblivious to this stuff, or
I don't think you're a big bully channel watcher either. So yeah.
What you mean? I watch bully people. Why you say that?
Oh, I ain't think you watch a lot of bully channels.
All right, what bully channel you might be talking about?
QBN.
No.
That's where I first heard it from.
I don't. No, okay. So people like that, no, I don't. I don't watch.
You go hard in the paint. He got bottles on bottles on bottles on bottles on bottles.
No, I like I like Bossy Kennels. I like her vlogs. They don't be long, but I like her vlogs.
She be doing a little something. I don't never see her.
Yeah, she be doing little vlogs.
My algorithm.
Yeah, she in mine. Some people not in my algorithm no more that I used to watch, but I haven't watched because I haven't seen their stuff pop up. But it's alright. I ain't gonna go searching.
You search.
But yeah, like I mean, it's certain bully figures I watch. You know what I mean? I like dogs though, so I'll be watching people that really be talking about something though. Like I mean, like the really, I don't know. My mind is a little different though, cause like for real, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Like my mind is so crazy type of movie, man. And if it's not that type of movie, I can't focus, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I can't watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it might be a good movie, but it might just not be my style of what I'm looking to watch, you know? You all good, man. You all good, bro.
Yeah,
Tony, man.
Got to pique your intelligence.
You all good.
Dumb it down for some bullshit.
You know how sometimes you might just know something, though. You know what I mean? Like, you might just know something, yo. you know how sometimes you might just know something right. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you might just know something wrong. You know, and it's like I can't watch something that I'm like, man, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? If I say that, if I'm watching somebody and I say that, then I'm not gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna watch it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? But if it's something where it's like, all right, you know what? You on the same wave as me, and you really on the same wave as me, I'm gonna watch you. You know what I'm saying? I like Samba Kennels. I like her lives. I like sumo vlogs. Yeah, I mean, we didn't pretty much almost said some of the same things, me and him. But I like watching people like that because I could say, like, you know, like when 416 be talking, and like if I'm explaining something and I come back to the chat and I look and I say, hey man, you know something. I like that type of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh yeah, it's like, all right, I know you know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? But if it's something where it's like you say something and I'm like, that's not right. That's not correct. That's just your opinion, but you try to make it right. You know what I mean? It's like I can't really take it in, because if I know something to be wrong, you know what I'm saying, I can't listen to you. But if it's somebody that I'm like, oh yeah, like, you know what you're talking about, you know what you know something, you know a few things, I can listen all day. I can subscribe and listen to your channel all day for sure. I can, because then that's authentic. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why the bully. That's why the bullies intrigue me, because they more trying to make this dog. So it's more talking about how to create this specific specimen. You know what I mean? Pit bulls, they just talking about freaking who has the old school dog or who don't have the old school. It's like, oh man.
So you saying you don't like the pit bull?
The pit bull channels that I ever came across, they just talking about, the old school dog and who has it and who don't. But the bully, they trying to make the specimen. So they more talking about how to do it, what colors make what, you know what I mean? It's more educational.
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
It's what I got from, you know what I mean, from the little channels I came across.
Yeah, I mean, Yellow One got a good pit bull channel. I mean,
Yeah, but it's more of a vlog style, you know, get on and explain and have panels and all that stuff.
list goes algae, yeast, cat's claw, oyster shell, all okay things, but not in the portions in the product. Yeah, that's something that's like, okay, is that meaningful or is that just marketing? I guess that's what I see that as 416. Because I think that's more so marketing. You know what I mean? That's what I think. And I guess people have to understand the dosage of that. You know what I mean? What Tony said also goes for me. I got y'all, man. Y'all crazy, man. I mean, I that's all right, y'all. I'm not stunting nothing. I'm not, y'all. Pit guys talk about history, names, and training. Bully guys drop more health related and show side of things. Yeah, that's true. Pit guys do talk about the history, but you know, I understand when the pit guys is talking about the history, you know, and dropping names of the dogs because you know, it's one of those things where, you know, if you don't know, right? If you don't know about it, it's like okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I get it, but the bully side, it's more health related because it's a new breed too, with the bully. So you know, you're trying to more so like get that health kick. You know what I'm saying? Where you're trying to make those dogs healthy. I mean, so many dogs died that was really nice bullies. You know, at 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, 6 years old.
They're not trying to make them healthy.
I'm talking about.
By no means necessary.
No, some people are. Some people are.
There's shit. They ain't trying to make them motherfuckers healthy. But they trying to make us a bully, but they ain't got nothing to do with health. Now, if you want to make something healthy, that's what Duro Lounge come on the bully side of the game. But shit, health, man, please.
Well, thank you, Mac. Well, thank you, Mac. I appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and take that, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and take that, man. I appreciate that, man. I do.
You got a lot of people taking off their hat and retiring because of that specific reason.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand it, man. You know, but I guess, you know, the narrative that certain people is pushing, I guess it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If you want to more bully your dog, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, 416. I appreciate that too, man. I think that's why a lot of times, man, early on, I didn't like what some people in the bully world was doing. So I was talking about was one of the dogs that created American Bully, which is an Amstaff. And then I had an Amstaff at the time, you know what I mean? So I think that's why a lot of people thought Pretty Boy Bane was an Amstaff, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know how, but okay, whatever. But I think that's why, because of that, but you know what I mean? Yeah, you have, bro. You have, man. Since you followed me, bro, you did.
Yeah, you
You
was the only
did,
one.
and I
You was the only
appreciate
one sticking up for that dog.
the American Bully,
Amstaff.
the Amstaff.
Yeah.
I like the Amstaff, man. I do.
You was going hard.
I do. I like the Amstaff, man. Like, I want another one. I want another AKC registered Amstaff, bro. I want another one. Like, I want another one. Like, I am going to get me one. You know what I mean? Like, I love my dog, man. Just like what she had, bro. She was so intelligent, man. Like, she was so intelligent, bro. Like, it was just crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And protective. Like, not saying my dogs ain't now, because every dog I got becomes that way, but she was just a different level type of dog. Like, it was just like, man, you know what I mean? I love that. I love that Amstaff, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But I do love my American Bullies. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love my Pit Bulls too. You know what I'm saying? But just having one, just seeing that intelligent side of the Amstaff, bro. Man, that's a slept on dog, man. It really is. You know what I mean? But it's all right. Let it keep on being slept on, man.
Yeah, because they really should have slots in the shows for the Amstaff.
I mean, AKC does, but ABKC doesn't.
Okay, yeah, because the shows I've been to, they ain't got nothing.
Yeah, AKC does. AKC got the
and that fucking dog will show y'all how it's supposed to be done. That's probably why.
What dog?
That Amstaff, that motherfucker
Oh,
will
yeah.
show you how it's supposed to be done. You let them in the ring.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a good dog, man. All the way around, that's a good dog. That is a good dog all the way around. Tacoma line straight beast. Yeah, man. I trust me, man. I got love for the Amstaff for sure. Like, I love the Amstaff, man. I'm gonna give me another one, man. I'm definitely gonna give me an AKC one. With all that bone, yo, I got some plans that I want to do. Something I want to do. That nobody else done before. I remember I said, never heard a bad word about the Amstaff. Hey man, listen, if you ever had one, bro, I'm telling you, to have one is to love it, man. To have one is to love it, bro. Like, you're gonna love that dog. Just how it is with you, your family, you know what I'm saying, other dogs, how it is with how protective it is, how smart it is. You're gonna love that dog, man. Trust me. That's why it's my favorite. That's why she's my favorite dog. You know what I'm saying? She got me back into that mode, you know? So that's a fact. You know? But man, I mean, Mac, you got that Amstaff phenotype, man.
You already know.
Yeah.
You already know.
Yeah, you got that Amstaff phenotype, man.
Very family oriented dogs.
Yeah. That's a fact. Let's get this John out of here, man.
Indeed.
We got 3 hours and 5 minutes in, yo. I mean, that's just a hell of a show, right? And I didn't even get the chance to do everything I wanted to do, y'all. But it's all right, man. Shout out to everybody that came out, man. You know what I mean? Jayard, Biz, Della's World, 416, Havoc, Gorilla Backs, Obla Bang Bang, Rogue Wolf, Lorena, CDC, Tony, Lucky Mills, Live Your Life, Said, who else, man? Bakari, the Prime Minister, 416, the Mayor, Della's World, aka the Exterminator.
Yeah, it's Della's world. We just living in it.
That's it. That's all. Just Della's World. You know what I mean? Tony, the man with the master plan, man.
Already.
Lorena, the girl with the lady with the sisterhood about y'all. May y'all all receive the blessings. Thank y'all, man. Yeah, we gonna talk about it though. Many dogs are mixed with Amstaff, pit bull, dual register. Yes, sir. Yeah, I gotta walk the hound. Salute y'all, no doubt. Walk those dogs, man. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate it. Gorilla Backs. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, same to you, 416. May you receive everything that you asking for, brother. I love the Amstaff. People be talking noise, but the Amstaff, about the Amstaff and never experienced it because they don't know. We're going to talk about the Amstaff, though. We're going to talk about the Amstaff, Tony. We're going to do that. We got to do that show. And we got to do that for Mac, too. So we're going to do that show. For sure. Let's talk about the Amstaff. That's dope. Okay. Yeah, shout out to everybody, man, that came, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Much love and respect. Della's World, everybody that came through. Everybody that watched, everybody that chat, everybody that didn't like, everybody who didn't comment, whatever. Thank you for tuning in for a minute, an hour, whatever the case. You stay here, man. And you know my slogan, man. Rest in peace, Dice. Ain't nothing nice. You only get one, so make sure you enjoy this life. One love, one dog, one bone. Easy. You know what I mean? So you know what, man? What we gonna have to do, y'all? We're gonna have to walk it out, y'all. Because we ain't walk it out all show, right? Thank you, Lucky Mills. Salute, man. Thank you. So we gotta walk it out, y'all.
Appreciate that love.
They did hush it. They did. We gonna talk about it though. Yeah. We gonna talk about it though, y'all. Let's walk it out, y'all. Yeah, that's our first walk it out, man. Now we about to walk it out again, man. So peace and love to everybody. And this is the last walk it out of the episode because why, Doro?